Hello and welcome to Smart Life, your one-stop destination for creating a smart personality that will help you impress people and earn a lot of money. 15 Essential Skills to be Successful in Life and Career. Most essential skills needed for survival were either taught to us when we were young, or we learned them while growing up. Even then, most of us have a hard time navigating the twists and turns that life throws at us. What makes it more difficult is the fact that there is no user manual for life. There are times when we wish that we had learned a few things before actually needing them. Today, Smart Life brings to you 15 skills that nobody teaches, but are essential to be successful in one's life and career. Number 1. Critical thinking. With the advancement of technology, especially with the vast world of information available on the internet, literally on our fingertips, we are exposed to a plethora of information than we were in the past. It is essential to be able to evaluate all that information and sort them into what is useful and what isn't. It is also crucial to be able to relate it to other information so that it can be used when required. Critical thinking is an indispensable part of life, required even in one's career. Good critical thinking skills will immediately make you stand out from the crowd, and even make you a vital part of your organization. Number 2. Accountability. It is very easy to take credit for something good. It is equally important to shoulder the responsibility when something bad happens. Most people feel victimized immediately, without realizing that they could be themselves responsible for the bad outcome. It is important to develop the ability to be accountable. Our experiences are almost always a direct result of our actions. When actions don't yield desired results, it is important to learn to be accountable, so that you get better results in the future. Number 3. Research. It is a very important skill to be able to quickly find details about something that you need to know. It becomes easy with the easy availability of internet at our disposal. It is all right to not know everything. Nobody expects you to. Along with the internet, one may visit a library and engage in productive reading. The most important ability for doing research is to understand what kinds of research are going to work best for any situation. This comes only with practice. Number 4. Decision making. A skill that separates the go-getters from laymen, doers from wannabes, is decision making. It is an important skill to take in a scene or information and respond quickly and effectively to it. Decision making is like a bridge that takes you from the process of analysis to swift and effective action. Number 5. Writing professionally. If you want your message to be clear, and your opinion respected, even when you are not face to face with someone, you need to develop the skill of writing professionally. There are many reasons knowing how to write professionally will even benefit you in your professional life. One can begin with the humble cover letter and progress to more complicated kinds of writing like a customer service email, a report, or a proposal. Number 6. Communicating your needs. Many people carry a lot of bitterness in their hearts because the world cannot understand them. What they need to understand is that they need to communicate their needs effectively. Your acquaintances cannot read your mind. It therefore becomes important to communicate one's needs clearly and kindly, even repeating when necessary. Once you learn this skill, you will start noticing more humanity in the world around you. Number 7. Consistency. Most people stop working hard when they reach the top of their career, their dreams, their class, etc. As a result, the downtrend begins soon. It is important to be consistent to maintain the position that you have earned for yourself. Consistency is not only the key to success, but also to maintain one's current position. Number 8. Knowing when to shut up. When someone is too upset or angry to listen to anything you have to say rationally, it is useless to respond to them. It is human nature to want to prove yourself right, but it is rarely effective. On the other hand, you may come across as a high-handed person who can't wait to prove themselves right. Keeping your thoughts to yourself when you are agitated is one of the most difficult skills to learn, but probably the most valuable one. The good feeling that you get when you unload on somebody is temporary. In some situations, it is better to keep quiet, no matter what your personal opinions are. Benjamin Franklin once said, Remember not only to say the right thing in the right place, but far more difficult still, to leave unsaid the wrong thing at the tempting moment. Number 9. Asking for help or advice. How do you feel when somebody asks you for help or advice? Don't you feel good about the fact that somebody feels you are capable? By asking for help or advice, you acknowledge the other person's expertise or intelligence, which makes them feel good. Asking for help or advice doesn't mean you are weak. In fact, studies suggest that asking for help is actually well received. It also makes you look more capable, not less, by portraying you as an accountable person who is determined to do whatever it takes to achieve their goals. Sometimes it is hard to ask for help because you don't want to look incompetent. But sooner or later everyone finds themselves in a position where they require some help. If you don't recognize your need for help, or if you choose not to ask for any, chances are, you may end up in a really big mess. Number 10. Accepting compliments and criticism. Many people find it difficult, and even embarrassing to accept compliments and constructive criticism. It is very commonly seen that people fail to accept compliments with grace, or even downplay them and get embarrassed. We must learn not to be crushed by criticism, especially if it is valid. We must ensure not to take it personally and to heart. Learning to simply say, "Thank you," when you get a compliment, and learning to view criticism as feedback can serve you well in the long run. Number 11. Public speaking. If you desire to come across as a confident person who is comfortable in any situation, you need to develop good public speaking skill. People believe what they see, and if they see you speaking confidently about something, they perceive you as a confident person, in general. The ability to speak clearly and persuasively in front of an audience is one of the most important skills anyone can develop. Maybe your job doesn't require you to speak in public, but you never know when the time may come when this skill can really come in handy. The only way of getting more confident about public speaking is by practicing it regularly. Number 12. Negotiating. If you know the skill of negotiating properly, it means you are holding all the cards, and thereby have an edge in pretty much any area of your life. Good negotiation skills can save you a ton of money too. Negotiating skills can also get you that raise you know you deserve. Number 13. Learning a new language. Any muscle you exercise develops. The same is true for the brain too. Studies have proven that understanding language is one of the hardest things your brain does, thus making it the best kind of brain exercise. Therefore, learning a foreign language is one of the most effective and practical ways to increase intelligence and keep your mind sharp. It also helps buffer your brain against aging. Besides, learning to speak a foreign language has tons of other benefits. It can help you advance your career, make traveling more enjoyable, and expand your cultural horizons. Number 14. Showing gratitude. Showing gratitude gives you and the other party a chance to reflect in your relationship. It also gives you an opportunity to think of the positive outcomes of knowing one another. Showing gratitude is a great way to gain respect and trust. It also helps you to stand out from the crowd. It doesn't take much to show gratitude. You could send a small gift or even a thank you note. Expressing your gratitude goes a very long way. And it also makes the day of another person. Number 15. Staying present in the moment. When you learn to live in the present moment, without worrying too much about the future or overthinking the past, you will find that your struggles and unhappiness diminish, and life will begin to flow with more joy and ease. Living in the present moment means that your awareness is completely centered on the here and now. We tend to ponder over what has been, what could have been, or what could be or will be. Once you learn this skill, you will come across as a relaxed person, which will open doors to higher and higher progress in your career. Remember, we need to work on these skills as a journey, with endless possibilities for growth. These skills are indeed hard to learn, but once you have mastered them, you will progress by leaps and bounds in your life and career. What do you think? What does your experience say? There are perhaps other important skills that did not make it to our list. If you can think of any, let us know in the comments below. If you've had any positive experience with any of the skills we mentioned, be sure to let us know through the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and share with your friends so we can keep making more of them. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button, and remember to click on the little bell icon. Also, be sure to check out our other videos that are coming soon. Thanks for watching.